name is Trish and I'm 25 years old. I moved to New York City a year and a half ago, and since then you saw me get a job, move to my first apartment, made some cool friends and really cool experiences along the way. But what you didn't see were the restless nights, the hard days, doubts, and wavering imposter syndrome. All of these things are so hard to admit when you convince so many of the excitement and joy of moving somewhere new.
When it comes to this idea of chasing your dreams, no one really talks about this added dimension, this lens of being a child of immigrants.
But not sharing this experience wouldn't be true to my whole experience. And as an eldest daughter to immigrants, there is power in admitting to our deepest conflicts and truest desires.
Good morning, it is Saturday, it is almost 10 a.m. My mom and my brother just flew into New York today and I'm going to meet them in Dumbo because, surprise, surprise, I have a second cousin that lives in Queens and I didn't know this whole time until now. So she was very kind enough and gracious enough to pick up my brother and my mom at the airport and to bring them to Dumbo. So I just took the train here to go meet them. I'm probably gonna go get a coffee inside Joe's Coffee. I'm gonna go get coffee there and then wait there. There's one engaged couple there. Another engaged couple over there. Lord, if this is not a sign for me to find my future husband in New York, I don't know what is.
Just 2 weeks before this visit was my first official move into New York, and all I had was a box of my stuff and my hopes and dreams.
Eating heavy day. But we love talking until we realize we're on mute. I'm going to the Asian store because I just want to get some instant noodles because those are so easy to make. Got it. Okay. Yes. Let's do it now. And you. New York City, or just apartments in general, they tend to be on top of store shops. The good thing about my apartment is that I live on top of a banh mi restaurant, a banh mi cafe. So you can get banh mis any time of the day. It's Asian owned, Vietnamese owned, so support Asian businesses. They're here. I'm gonna go find them. They're in a car though. See them? No, is that not them? Just kidding. I don't think it's them. I tricked myself into thinking it was my family. Grabe, nasan ba sila? Hello?
We're in the stairwell.
Stairwell? You're already outside? Okay, there we go. Run over here. Ready, turn. New York!
Been up for way too long, but I don't wanna come down.
was actually wild to have my family visit me in New York City because before I moved, it honestly took a lot out of me to move out of my family home. It just felt like I had a lot of guilt for moving out, and it also felt like I was abandoning my family responsibilities and duties as a daughter by honestly choosing to live for myself and by myself.
Kasamang nanay ko, na si Nanay Julie! Walang script to. First time na siya dito sa New York, and it's my first month living here in New York. So, masaya ko na dito siya kasi my first time moving out of the house, so I can tour her around the city I live in. Yay! Are you happy to be here?
Yes, only today.
Only today? Drip. Wait, again. Drip.
Okay.
Patrick, what about these?
You look like a librarian from the monsters.
Okay.
I ain't never been one to not follow the signs. You're looking like a one-way. Gotta make
The best part of having family visit you is honestly just remembering all the things you used to do as a kid.
All that for a price of childhood.
You gotta get the chips. We haven't had these in a while. Or at least. Yes, thank you. So these chips we used to eat a lot when we were younger in San Jose. There used to be this like cart lady, and she would sell these for $1 with so much limon, and we'd eat that every time she'd come every day at 5 p.m. with these chips. And since moving to Washington, we just haven't had those experiences, so we just had to go ahead, support, and get a chip for the mems.
I paid for it.
I've also taken pictures for my brother because he didn't take his senior pics yet. What do you think of New York, bro? My mother being an absolute tourist right now. How cute. She's sitting on the Brooklyn Bridge. We've been walking around the Brooklyn Bridge for a while. It's been quite a walk. My mom is already complaining about the walk. I told her, Miss Girl, New York, it's gonna be a lot of walking. Now we're going to the Manhattan side, and hopefully we'll find somewhere to eat because they haven't eaten since literally last night, Pacific Standard Time. They had a red eye, so they just got here this morning. Do you want water? Yeah, you haven't drank water in a while. We're gonna find a place to eat. We're gonna finish this walk, but it's been so beautiful. It's my first time here in the Brooklyn Bridge, and I'm so happy I got to do it with my brother and my mom and my ate. No other way to do Brooklyn Bridge than with your family. Nasaan ba kami?
Sa New York.
Hindi, not where are we eating?
Oh, Thai restaurant.
Landlord Chiang Mai. Because my mom wanted Thai food, and it's my favorite Thai restaurant in New York City.
We used to have each other's playlists. No. Used to be each other's best friends. Yeah. And now we go our separate pathways.
My mom just says sawadika to the workers. That means hi in Thai. She's practicing her Thai here. My mom always be like that. She'd be saying sawadika if it's Thai.
But I don't wanna think what I say. But who cares?
So while my family was enjoying the trip, I was trying so badly to hide how much I was going to miss them. I just didn't know what was going to lie ahead for me in New York after they leave, and for me, them visiting and being here really grounded me the most.
When it comes to this idea of chasing your dreams, no one really talks about this added dimension, this lens of being a child of immigrants. In Tagalog, there's this word, utang na loob. It's kind of like this indebtedness to your parents for just how much they sacrificed and loved you and helped you grow up to be the person you are. It's nothing that I owe to my parents. It's something I genuinely want to owe to them. I never want to make my parents worry. I never want that for them. Because naturally, they're always going to worry about every single aspect of my life, and I love them for that. But on my end, as someone who's in their 20s, who's moved across the country to be pursuing her dreams, just how much grief and guilt I feel for being so far away. And I really just want to make sure I let my parents know that I'm doing okay.
And for the most part, I was doing okay, but there were plenty of times when I wasn't. And in those moments, I find it very important to connect back with the people who know you best.
Thank you for reminding my daughter to give us a call today, even though it's late in New York.
When I was at your age, magpakumbaba ka lagi. Kahit anong sabihin nila sa'yo masama, kahit anong sabihin nilang criticizing sa'yo na ganyan ka. Kaya intindihin kasi ikaw nakakaalam sa buhay mo yan kung totoo yung sinasabi nila sa'yo. Sabi ng nanay ko, hayaan mo lang silang mag-criticize sa'yo, let it go, and God will bless you more if you have that humility in your heart.
I'm just proud of you for being out there, like, making that move and jumping into the unknown. Like, all of those are things that, like, not a lot of people are willing to do, you know, in their lives, to, like, jump into the unknown. And I think it's really awesome that you're out there and you're not just, like, living, you're, like, doing your thing, you know? You're really just out there. So I'm just happy for you, you know? I know, like, you were talking about, like, wanting to be out there and wanting to do things and, like way back, like, years ago, so.
Silver plaque, because one of my goals this year, by the end of this year, is to hit 100K subscribers. And I know that's a lot from where I'm starting, but if your goals aren't high enough and don't excite you, and then maybe you need to reevaluate your goals to truly feel like it motivates you to work towards something.
It's okay to, like, think back to those times when you're thinking about, like, where you are now, and, you know, just to be present with that feeling, even if it could be difficult. I know, like, you know, you've had a journey to getting there, and it's okay to take little rest stops on the way. And just to, like, soak everything in, you know.
Period. Damn you, bro. I saw this on the internet somewhere, but the life that you're looking for is looking for you too. And that applies to everything in your life, whether that be the friends that you're looking for, the job that you're looking for, the lover that you're looking for, or the opportunities that you're looking for. They're also looking for you too.
We're about to go to the rooftop and see the city lights.
Hey, Andy. Welcome to my crib.
Let's take a breather.
He's great.
Oh, look, we're already here.
Alright, ready?
Yeah. Are you guys ready to see it? Oh, the moon. Oh my goodness. And the moon is right there. The moon is right there. I feel so happy whenever I see the moon. I just feel so protected and loved and cared for. You can see some stars too. Guys, you can see the stars. I thought I would not be able to see the stars in the city.
I feel so alive. Oh my goodness. Living my best life here in New York
Oh,
City.
damn.
The best people in the world.
Aw, stop. She's Grace. She is. Miss USA. Yeah, okay. There we go. Walkie, walkie. Hey, Patrick. So cute. Oh. Do like a surprise face, like again. New York.
And the thing about chasing your dreams is that You can never chase a butterfly, right? Let's just say the butterfly are your dreams or whatever you want. You can't chase it. But what you can do is take care of your garden, take care of the soil that is beneath you, and give it the nutrients to love and grow and become this fruitful garden. So basically, in this metaphor, you are the garden. So as you keep taking care of your garden, the butterflies will naturally come to you. And that symbolizes all your dreams coming to you as you continue to take care of yourself. And that for me was dance.
If you guys go and you feel at 1 second of connection, then live in it. As we dance more together, we'll find more connection, but this is very new, so don't force it.
Yes. Alright, bye.
Open mic nights.
One that got away. I just needed you to know.
Dinner clubs. And in all these interest spaces, I ended up finding a lot of people who aligned with me, cared for me, and truly saw me for who I really am. I feel like moving out of your family home is a lot more difficult than people make it out to be, because there's a version of yourself that exists within the context of your family and who you were in those rooms, going to school, your relationships with your parents or siblings, and your friends in that town. And then there's another version of yourself that exists outside of that home, the version that you believe who you are. And those two versions of yourselves in our minds come into conflict with each other. But what I realized in my 1.5 years of living in New York City is that they can exist in you at the same time. I think there is beauty in honoring who you once were and holding that person with tender care and love, while also giving yourself the space and the freedom and the liberation to be ever evolving.
I definitely want to continue to discover myself, continue to bring my culture to every single thing I do. I'm very proud of being Filipino. I want to be in different cultural spaces that celebrate who we are, where we come from. I want to go to more open mics. I want to share my spoken word poetry. I want to continue to heal and be open to receiving anything that New York is ready to come my way.
Because it is enough, and it always has been enough, to believe in yourself and trust yourself. Yours truly, Trish.